Welcome everybody. Check here real quick, see if we had anybody else drop in. It is Tuesday evening. My name is Marty. If you are new, I get the honor and privilege of facilitating on Tuesdays. So looks like we've got everybody so far. Welcome for the month of June. Julia has brought forward the subject of monkey mind or busy mind is what we've been playing with our meditations, and we shall continue to do so this evening. So go ahead and just take a minute and get settled into whatever meditative position works best for you. Lying down or out walking the dog, it matters not. Just make sure you're comfortable in doing what you're doing. And welcome to Kai. Kay, I think you're here. Glad you're here. If I pronounced that wrong, I apologize. And Johnny's here. Hi, Johnny. So good. And as we settle in, I'm going to go ahead and just take a minute to we'll get in touch with our breathing. If you have a breathing exercise that works for you, by all means. I'm going to go ahead and take 3 very slow, deep inhalations, filling both my abdomen and my chest. I'm going to hold for a slow count of 8, and I'm going to exhale for a slow count of 8. And once I've done that 3 times, we'll go ahead and get started. And welcome.
Marty, am I on love? No. Marty, you froze, my friend.
We lost him altogether. There he is.
There you are, Marty. You froze there for a minute. I think your connection might be a little bit unstable.
All right. Flag me if we go quiet again.
Okay. What would be the best way to flag you?
Let's throw it in the chat, and I'll keep it. Okay. Thank you. All right, so we're just getting in touch with our breathing. As you continue to breathe, feel the oxygen as it comes in through the nostrils, fills the lungs, nourishes the body. And as you exhale, just begin to let go of the day and just breathe. Be mindful of any tension that may reside between the ears. Relax the forehead. Relax the cheeks. Down through the jaw. Down through the neck. Over your shoulders. Down over the arms. Past the elbows. And just let the tension drop from the palms of your hands as you relax. Just breathe. Bring to mind any stress that might lie between the shoulder blades, in the chest, the abdomen, down through the back, across your hips, over the legs, past the knees, over your ankles, and just let the tension drain from your body into the ground. And just breathe. And just take a moment and imagine yourself on a path, whether it be in the forest or in the desert, whatever path that you see before you. And imagine yourself beginning to walk along this path. Feel the ground beneath your feet as you take each step. Imagine what you're walking on. Maybe it's loose dirt, soft moss, white sand, green grass. And just take a moment and be mindful of the steps. Look down at your feet and see the left and the right as you step along the path. And just breathe. As you look out in front of yourself, see a very large cliff coming up. Imagine you continually walking along the path as the cliff approaches, gets higher and higher. Your steps get a little closer and a little closer. And as you step up next to the cliff, take a moment and just look upward. See the top of the cliff way far up high, well beyond your reach. This cliff is very, very steep, very, very slick. And just look upward and see how far up it goes. And at this point, you can see that you're not going to be able to climb this cliff as it is, as tall as it is. So take a moment and just set down. Set at the base of the cliff. And just look straight forward at the ground in front of the cliff. And just breathe. As you look at the base of the cliff, you begin to see small vine as it gently pushes itself up out of the earth. A vine that you enjoy, maybe it's ivy, a climbing rose without thorns. Just some vine that seems friendly, but slowly and surely it gently attaches itself to the cliff. And just focus at the base. And imagine, if you will, the vine as it gently spreads out across the cliff at the base. It slowly reaches for little cracks and crevices to establish its roots. And just slowly watch the vine gently grow and grow as it slowly climbs up the face of the cliff. Continue to breathe, sitting relaxed, and just watching this vine as it slowly continues to wind its way up the side of this cliff, growing stronger by the minute. Finding its way in every crack and every crevice, firmly securing itself to the edge of the cliff. And watch the vine as it continues to rise and move upward. Just breathe. And as you look upwards, you see the vine as it reaches the top of this cliff, securely anchored, securely holding on to every little crack, every little crevice. And imagine yourself slowly standing up, walking over to the vine, reaching out and feeling its limbs, the strength within it, and gently begin to climb the vine, hand and foot, foot and hand. The vine is completely safe and secure, and you gently climb slowly, safely, and securely, feeling the weight of your body being held by your hands and your feet as you slowly climb up the side of this cliff. Continue to move upwards. You're safe and secure. The vine will hold you as you continue your way towards the top. And just breathe. And as you reach the top of the cliff, gently pull yourself up over the top, finding a nice, safe place to sit down. Rest yourself, relax, and just breathe. And as you look out over the cliff's edge, you can see the mountains in the distance, beautiful snow-capped mountains, beautiful bright blue sky, the warm sun as it beats down on your forehead. And you gently just sit there looking out over across the way, completely calm and relaxed. And just breathe. And as you sit there on top of the cliff's edge, safe and sound, you begin to see the mountains fade off in the distance. They gently fade away as the blue sky takes over more and more. And soon the sun disappears behind a cloud. And a gentle breeze brushes across your face. And just take a couple moments and listen to the silence, warm and safe on this cliff's edge. And just breathe. Just continue to breathe. And just imagine for a moment that this cliff is your mind. Sometimes the mind seems too much to climb. The vines can be the thoughts that work their way in every crack and every crevice of our mind. And yet, as we reach out and touch each thought, we're able to climb to the top of mind. Get to the top. Let go of the vines. And quietly sit on top. We can just sit up and enjoy the view or let the view fade away. Let that quiet mind be peaceful and empty. And just breathe. And just quietly sit. And let the mind be still. And just breathe. And as you take a deep breath, gently bring yourself back to the room, being gentle with yourself, quiet and clear mind. Thanks, Julia, and thanks, everybody. If you're new, we hope you feel welcome, and we hope you keep coming back. So let's go ahead and settle in, and we'll do a dedication of merit. This evening, we brought forward the mind. We watch the vine of thought climb as it does sometimes, reaching into each crack and crevice as it works its way. But we also know that we can climb that vine and find peace at the top once again. As we go forward through our day and our week, may we recognize that everyone has vines growing on their mind. Have a wonderful week, a wonderful evening. Namaste.